All right. So, you guys learn about the catastrophe that happened in Neverwinter. You learned about the empty throne in the castle Never, and about a magical barrier that surrounds the castle. The catastrophe and all of these events that had transpired, all led to this shrine and this object, and a little bit of Phineas's involvement with that. Um, he was adamant about making sure that you guys didn't return Degalt to power, even though you guys probably possess an object that is going to be very beneficial to him. Um, he left you guys with a diary. He left you with a genealogy of the Alagondar family and a few parchments, which he provided to Sebastian for portal diagrams. Those ones can return you to the House of Knowledge and to the Shrine of the Anchorad. Upon that, he returned to the Halls of Knowledge in Neverwinter to continue his studies. Um, uh, Eck let you guys know about Lennon wanting to talk with you guys, and Sebastian and Lennon had a conversation about different items that we wanted to put in place inside of Phandelver to make like a resort slash, um, not necessarily a catch-all, but like a, a, a store of wonders inside of Phandelver. And she took those blueprints and is basically going to spend the next little while in helping you guys get that up and running. You also met a wily individual named Simon Laban, who is employed by the Troll Skull Manor and Distillery and Brewer in Waterdeep. You found out that his employer is Phaedrus Onvey, and that yeah, they're looking to begin a vineyard inside of Phandalin and try to now become a vintner as well as be a distiller and a brewer. Um, Later on that night, you guys spoke with Gundren and with Nundro. They talked to you about returning to their excavation of the Wave Echo Cave, and right about this time, we also had Sildar walk in, and you guys talked to him for a little while. You were very candid with the conversation that you had with him about your disapproval of Degalt and his relationship with everybody at hand. Uh, he went into a little bit of detail about his dealings as Open Lord of Waterdeep. You found out about his wealth that he had procured not only by marriage but also by some kind of event that transpired where all of a sudden he gained a whole bunch of wealth. And you also learned that he had had an extramarital affair, in which led to him being kicked out as Open Lord of Waterdeep, and now Laurel Silverhand is the Open Lord of Waterdeep. Um, Upon that, you learn a little bit more about the siege of Neverwinter that Degalt was um, had put in place, mostly with his funds, probably with a little bit more of his ex-wife's funds, and he was able to clear Neverwinter City of the undead threat that seemed to loom there. Um, yeah, so this is kind of like the ideas of that you were given while you guys were standing there in the Sleeping Giant Inn, and at this, you guys decided that you wanted to learn a little bit more from uh, the ongoing events that are transpiring down in Waterdeep. Primarily, you guys wanted to go talk to somebody regarding the um, the wizard, or the an event that had happened with a bunch of wizards inside of the houses of wonder. Um, at this, you guys um, took off. You grabbed a cart and started to head down towards Waterdeep using the southwest direction through Leilon. At that point, you guys were thrown into a melee of like these dark entities that are attacking the town of Leilon. After defeating two different waves of these beasts and spectral attackers. You guys are now standing inside of Leilon. A whole bunch of stuff is happening all at once. You've left your cart at the front entrance, and you are engaged in a conversation with a captain and a couple of his guards after two of his guards had been felled. And that's where we begin. Everybody ready?
Ready.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. All right. At this moment, you start to hear like rumblings, and you start to hear like that. All of a sudden, this like the fire to your left side appears, and it's not really an explosion, but there's just rumblings of some event that is happening. And off to your left, you guys do see off into the distance this tower that appears. It's almost it's a little bit cathedral like, but a little bit run down from wear and tear. And towards you is running a group of more troops. There's another captain, and there's four more soldiers that are running with him. And you suddenly hear this terrible screech in the air coming from that same location. And suddenly, five more guys just appear out of this lane and start attacking these poor people right in front of you. The captain, all of a sudden, just by hearing that screech, he cowers, and like he's able to hold his sword, but it kind of fumbles off into his hands. The spearmen that are behind him, or the guys with the crossbows behind him, are like fumbling with they're just terrified of whatever's going on right now. As you guys stand here with a couple of dead soldiers among yourselves, and we are still in combat, unless you guys want to not engage the individuals that are in front of you. And this poor captain and his guardsmen are just in shambles from this screeching and from this terrible threat that is falling before them right now.
I vote let's charge. I'm not one to back down from a fight.
You start seeing the dogs jump up and try to bite onto the guard's arms. You know, he's knocking it away with his shield. He's knocking it away with his swords. They're not being able to latch onto him at all. But they're going to get there anytime soon. He's going to get warmed down. What would you guys like to do?
Just help the poor ones. We can't just let everybody die to these dog things.
Murder! I'm gonna run in there.
All right, go ahead and roll initiative. I'll give you 30 feet. Thendril, I'll also give you about 30 feet and let you start to run in there. Do you want Larna to run in with you? Because she's right behind.
Yeah, she's coming with me.
Okay. Winter, you okay? Running in as well?
Yeah.
Sebastian, want to go in?
I'm gonna hang back.
Hang back? Okay. All right, Sebastian, you're right near these guards, and they're kind of like fumbling around about what to do. Go ahead and roll initiative. Borax, go ahead and roll initiative. Winter, go ahead and roll initiative. Thendril, Larna, Andromeda, go ahead and roll initiatives.
You didn't hit a knockout.
While you're standing there, Sebastian, you can kind of smell, if you have the sense of smell, you can smell like a urine smell around them. Like they are terrified. And right at this moment, you hear another just like screeching sound. It doesn't penetrate into you, but you can kind of tell it's like it's teeth rattling screech that you're starting to hear. You haven't heard that from any of these guys before, even though there is kind of a little bit of like a terror that occurs when these guys show up towards you without light being around them. All right. So Borax with a 3, Sebastian with a 8. Fendrel, what'd you get?
So Larna got a 9,
Okay.
and I got a 3.
3. Okay. Did you roll Andromeda's Borax?
I did not. I don't think she'll be playing tonight.
Okay.
But if you've tuned the encounters for her, I'll run her. I'm happy to.
Okay.
I'll maybe jump over to her if I can find her.
All right. I got her as 12.
Cool. I'll pull up her character sheet and have it ready for the next thing.
All right, cool. All right, so Sebastian, as you're talking with all of those guys, one of them is just like, "Yeah, we were on the south side, and all of a sudden, like this object, this dark object, flew right by us, and this screech made me and the other guardsmen around me just cower in fright, and we started to run in this direction, and then all of a sudden we were ambushed by these dog-like creatures, and yeah, this is where we're at right now, and now I finally feel a little bit better about the situation, but we need to get our gang together, our group together, to try and improve with the situation." All right. Let's see here. I'm going to do.
Also,
1 second.
also, how does that make his W do 500 damage? It did. Just based on what you're saying. I couldn't double you. I literally just couldn't play the game.
Oh, lost one. Lost one also gets that. So 12. All right. So Andromeda is first to go. Borax,
All right.
as she sees. I mean, they're dark. I just did light right here so you guys could see it a little bit better. But you see these objects start to attack them, but you really can't see them all that well because of the darkness that's in front of you.
Okay. Sorry, just trying to gauge where she's at.
Problem.
This is 60 CS over you.
I'm gonna have her run up close behind Vengeance.
Okay.
And then touch Orc Blood and cast Light.
Okay. So yeah, all of a sudden you've got light around you now, and Orc Blood is lit up in a 20-foot radius, right?
Yeah, 20 feet. Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
More than 1.5 attack.
Okay.
And yeah, and then as bonus action, let's see, that's a cantrip. So bonus action, I'll have her use a Bardic Inspiration and cast it on Larna.
Okay. So Larna gets an extra D6.
D8.
And now it's D8. So yeah, if Larna misses, she can use that D8, or if she has to do a saving throw, she can use that D8. So to put it off to the side so that you know when to use it.
And that'll be all for her.
She gets to use a D8 when what?
She gets to use a D8 once when she feels like she didn't roll high enough on some event, whether it be a attack or a saving throw.
Sweet, sounds good.
All right. You see this ethereal object move towards the guys. You start seeing the other guys start to swarm and start to bite and start to attack all these guys, and they move a little bit closer in. All right. Lucky enough, the captain kind of like fends himself away from the ethereal object and is able to push him out of the way. But the dogs start nipping at all of them. One of them hits, the other one doesn't. The next one does, and the last one does not.
Yo, Nick, you stop doing that.
Oof. Oof. So two of the guys are not looking good, and the dogs are now up and like grabbed a hold of their arms. They are now like attached to them. All right. Larna is next. And she's right back here.
All right. Pero espera, ¿qué quieres hacer? ¿Qué quieres hacer?
Yo que quiero pues matar a alguien.
Yeah.
So we're in
All of the dogs, los perritos, están engaged with everything.
Están aquí atacando a estos.
Sí.
Yo quiero atacar a uno con una, ¿cómo se dice?
So,
Daga. Daga.
Okay.
Ujú.
So to get closer, the dagger she can get about 30 feet away, which is right about here. Se puede
Okay.
echar el daga, pero no se puede hacer sin utilizar sus bonas para enfrentarse un poquito más.
Ok.
¿O quieres usar tu dagas?
Por eso
Sí.
daga psíquica.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll to attack. Echa para el ataque.
Ahora.
Yo había sacado 19, me tocó otra vez. 19.
19. Sí pega.
Más un 19. 19, 20. 24.
24. Sí pega.
Yeah,
Sí.
Sí pega y es ataque furtivo.
Ok.
Dale, entonces estás usando este, entonces quieres este.
5.
Más 2.
7. 7.
7 y ataque furtivo.
That's 3d6, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Ahora vamos a
3.
más 8.
Más 8.
8. More 8.
Okay, so 16. 16 en total.
Ajá.
¿Cuál
Yeah.
está pegando? Este.
¿Cuál es el que está como más como atacando a otros compañeros o I don't know. El primero. Es que no sé cómo explicarlo.
¿Primero aquí al lado o este al lado?
Este.
Este.
Primero. El
Este.
anterior.
Este.
Este.
Okay. So you've done 18 del daño.
I was like, oh, he's gonna do the thing.
Okay. ¿Cómo lo quiere matar? How do you want to kill him?
Partiendo la camita.
Okay, so that guy drops dead. He was attached to his arm, and then all of a sudden, from the psychic damage, it drops and falls to the ground.
Okay, ¿qué dices? Okay. Thank you.
¿Hay otra cosa más que quieres hacer? Sebastian, you're up next, and then Winter, you're on deck.
She can do a bonus attack, right?
She can, yeah.
¿Puedo?
¿Quieres atacar de vuelta? ¿Algo más? Dale. ¿Cuál quieres atacar?
I have 250 CS. I also have 1,000 gold in first strike.
¿Puedo atacar el otro que está al lado, como cerca del otro?
¿Para acá o para allá?
El primero. No, el otro.
Okay. Yeah.
Ajá.
Sí, écheselo.
¿Qué? ¿Un 20?
El ataque.
Ok. 12 más.
My ult.
12 más.
I hit both of you.
No, 17.
Yep, it's sí pega.
It was over Zonios.
Two.
¿Cuántos son?
Dos. ¿Más
Dos.
algo?
Dos más dos? Sí, son cuatro.
The hero will get a +2, right?
Yeah, she
With its
gets.
bonus attack.
That's correct. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Just 2.
Oh, just two. Okay.
Wait, sorry, say that again?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, she does. She takes one guy out completely. He is down and out for the count. It looks like. But the other one, yeah, it does a little bit of damage. You see a little bit of blood spurt, but not too bad. Sebastian, you are up.
You can
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Borak.
No.
Get that +2 Borak with a Shield of Faith.
He like that.
And then I'll move up about 15 feet along the fence.
Over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'll take my dancing lights that are in the air, and I'll send them up 120 feet.
All right. As they move forward about 120 feet, yeah, they
Just
start
two of
to
them. Yeah.
light the area a little bit more. And yeah, now you can see the whole entire battlefield filled with 3 engaged, and then this object right here trying to envelop the captain guard.
And that'll be it.
All right, Winter, what would you like to do? Borak,
I'm going to cast.
you're on deck, and then Thendril.
Ice knife at the little critter guy in front of the captain.
Sure. Do you have to get a little bit
At
closer,
second
or no?
level. No, it's 120 feet
It's
range.
$120. Yes, it is. Okay. And which one are you trying to hit?
The little dog-looking thing.
This one
in
right
front
here?
of- Yeah,
Okay. So you want to hit him and then splash it?
yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 does hit. Yes. Go ahead and roll the damage, and then I'll. Is it dex save?
Yeah, Dex 15.
Okay. All right. The dark object does not dodge it, and is there anybody else that has to dodge it? I mean, I think this guy does too, but
I think it's 5-foot range.
does the guy that you hit with it have to make, like, does this one have to make it? Or does he take
On
all the
hit,
damage?
He takes a 1d10 piercing, so that would be the 5.
That's the 5.
And then the shard explodes.
All right, so it does a whole bunch of damage. Oh yeah, he missed his dex saving throw. He only got 5.
What is happening in my game?
So yeah, it hits. You see the shards blast, and it covers that guy. Yeah, it does a lot of more damage than you would think it would, because the light is there now. The little dog creature, though, he's still up and running. And how much damage does the black ethereal guy take?
1,200.
Is it the same 5, or I think it's the shatter?
It's 2d6, I think.
So yeah,
Or-
go ahead and roll your 2d6. So at level 2, it's 1d10, and that's 2d6. At second level, it increases 1d6.
You rolled a 4.
The target and each creature then must make the dex saving throw. So yeah, so he'll take more damage too if he misses his dex saving throw. Oh, which he does, which is natural 2. So how much damage again?
4.
4 more damage. All
Best
right.
outplay of all time.
Yes.
All right. So it barely brushes off this guy, but you absolutely obliterate with that. Like, it first hits and you see it shatter, but then that little explosion of ice all of a sudden the whole dog just turns into this pile of glass and ice. And yeah, this guy did take a little bit of damage too, but that's okay.
Wait, shoot.
4 damage wasn't too bad for him. All right, Borax, you are up unless you got a bonus action that you want to do Winter.
No, I'm good.
Borax, and then Thendril, you're up on last on deck.
Is he?
Oh, I can't hear you. Oh, so sad. We missed out on all of that. Right?
Yeah, my freaking source got switched. Hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
And it was probably epic, everything you just said. It was epic.
Oh yeah, it was. It was something like this. Borax is gonna take his sword that's now all light and stuff and run in as far as he can.
So there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35? Or is it 40?
I should have 40.
40, you get up right there.
Okay.
Right in front of you, you see this kind of cathedral-like thing. And then off to your left, you see like some activity, but you're too focused on what's going on with the task at hand. That's just kind of like peripheral perception.
All right. I wouldn't throw it, so I'm just gonna dash.
Oh, sure.
And if I can, I'd like to go on the right to avoid attack of opportunity. Oh wait, is that little dude in front dead?
Yeah, he's dead. And
okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go right behind the captain of the guard.
Okay. So you get right in there. Okay.
And then, yeah, I can't really do anything else. So,
Thendril, what would you like to do?
Where am I at exactly again?
You are back here with Winter. You're just about here.
Okay. I am going to go forward 30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 25. Right there. That's about right.
Jeez. I don't have a lot of.
There are 2 guys still at the back. They're up and jumping. This guy is actually engaged with this guy. He's like actually on his arm and he's shaking him off. This one is still trying to jump up and to hit the guy's arm. And this guy is trying to basically mold himself into one of the guys.
Gotcha. I am going to I think I'm going to cast Moonbeam. Let's see.
Moonbeam?
I'm going to cast Moonbeam on the dude who's trying to mold himself into the dude.
Sure.
It would have went off.
And then I am going to use Misty Step as a bonus action. And that gives me 30 more feet. So I'm going to run up another 30 feet. I'm going to Misty Step 30 feet up.
All right.
Get myself next to
5,
it.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right up here. So yeah, all of a sudden you just blink and you appear right there. Okay.
All right.
All right. Andromeda is up unless you got any other bonus actions or anything else. Oh no, you used it. Okay.
Yeah, my bonus action.
This one?
All right. Does that work right off the bat or when he goes? The Moonbeam.
Sorry. Oh, yeah. So that'll, when it's his turn, it'll immediately, he needs to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 5-foot radius, 40-foot cylinder.
Yep. And it's a Constitution saving throw 14.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Andromeda is up.
Right. Now that she's a little bit closer, I gotta check the range of her spells. I can't ever remember.
So, do you want to move up or no?
She's within 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Maybe move her up in front of this door. Yeah, like that. Let's see. She's going to just cast Vicious Mockery at the suit of armor.
Okay. All right, wisdom.
That would be Wisdom 15 save.
Oh,
That's a miss.
this is what I said.
It's actually got -2. How much damage did you do?
And that'll do 5 points of damage.
Is it disadvantage now on his attack?
And then it is, disadvantage on the next attack roll before the end of its next turn.
You lucky dog.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. And she's just going to point and be like, hey, is that a little bit of rust? As she's drill on her lyre.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think that's all.
Okay, so luckily for you, I got disadvantage roll. That guy reaches out and starts to grab in and try to reach into you. 19 to hit.
Ooh, that hits, yeah.
Okay, give me a grappling check, so savings throw of strength.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
12.
12? Okay, 12 makes it. You take 29 points of damage. All of a sudden, as it wraps around you, spikes just like quickly, like some kind of insect that can just quickly spike. You are just pummeled by 4 different spikes. It's so quick, it's so fast, and it's so painful. Like you can barely, 29 points of damage.
Jeez. Next time I'll rage.
Luckily, he hasn't, enveloped you. Okay, yeah. The other 2 guys try to jump up and attack the guys that. Yep, one of them hits. Oh, yep. All right. So this guy jumps up. This guy jumps up and starts to bite and starts to thrash on this guy's arm, and you just start seeing so much blood gush all over the place that he falls down unconscious. The next guy, he jumps up and luckily he just bashes him with his crossbow really fast, and his buddy comes over to help, and now they've flanked him. All right, Larna, you are up next.
¿Hay uno vivo por ahí?
C-I-K.
¿Hay alguno vivo?
Te encuentras aquí. Hay 1,
Sí.
2 y 3 vivo. Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead and roll your damage, Thendril. I forgot that he's in his thing, and it's a con save, right? Ooh.
Con 14, yeah.
Yep, he got a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on disadvantage. It was on disadvantage too.
Right. Okay. I think it's 2d10.
2d10 radiant damage. Okay.
Yep. That's 2. That's 20 damage.
Oh man. Yep. Mike, go ahead and come back. I'm gonna have to retcon.
Why did that
20 points of damage. Yeah.
20 points of damage. Yeah.
Oh, 20 points. Oh, actually, no, he's still alive. Never mind.
What did I do?
Oh no, I thought I was gonna have to retcon, but he didn't do enough damage. He did a lot. Your boy just did a lot with his moonbeam, but.
All right. Sweet.
Okay.
He didn't move out. He did not move out of it though. So yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and attack Lorna.
Puedo matar a ese que está. El primero que señalaste.
Este
No,
o
el que está-
aquella o aquella.
¿Cuál es como ninguno tiene daño? O todo, o algunos sí.
Son iguales este. Y este es el más dañoso.
Pues para terminar de matarlo, ¿no?
Daño,
Pues
sí,
ese.
sí, ok. ¿Cómo lo quiere atacar?
Puedo con... puede ser con...
¿Daga psíquica?
Sí, daga psíquica.
Ok.
Ajá.
Ok, échestelo.
¿Ya lo tiro? 10 more.
10 más 5.
15. 15? Yes.
15?
Yes.
That hits. Sí pega.
Okay. ¿Y puedo usar mi bonus?
Sí, puedes usar tus ataque furtivo y ataque normal.
Ok, ataque furtivo.
El cubo ahora en el cual.
Con más 5.
Más 2.
Más 2, sí.
¿Cuáles son total?
6 más 9.
14.
14?
Yes.
14 o 15?
14. 14.
Ok.
¿Sí
So,
lo
yeah.
maté?
No, todavía está vivo, pero no está sintiendo bien, pues.
No, eso tiene 7 vidas. Bueno.
Y ahora puede tu ataque de bono.
¿Puedo mi ataque de bono?
Sí.
¿Este?
Sebastian, you're next, and then Winter, you're on deck.
Por eso es ¿no?
Ya está grande.
Did you move me the last time around?
I moved you all the way, because you were all the way back here, and I moved you 30 feet or 35 feet.
It's
I think
30.
I could have gotten you about right here.
Okay.
Nice.
Another 30 feet.
6 más 5.
5, it's okay,
8. ¿Cuál es tu ataque?
El ataque es el psíquico.
Ok. ¿Y para pegar? ¿Cuánto fueron?
8.
8 más nada.
No,
No, es 8
en total. En total.
En total, ok.
Ajá.
Se puede utilizar Bardic Inspiration si quiere, pero no.
Quiero un 8 para ver si pega.
8. Igual.
Si quiere, pero tendrá que ser un tiro bien alta.
Ajá. ¿Qué puedo hacer?
They only rolled a 1 with that 8.
Saqué 1.
¿No?
Wow.
Ok. No. Y no lo puedes utilizar de nuevo otra vez. Perdón.
No.
Nope. Okay, so she tries her psychic attack. It does a whole bunch of damage to this guy. But then she tries one more psychic attack, uses her bardic inspiration, but unfortunately she didn't get high enough. Entonces no lograste con un 9. ¿Quiere enfrentarse un poquito más o todavía aquí con la daga psíquica?
¿Me estás hablando a mí?
Sí. ¿Quieres
Obvio.
enfrentarse un poquito más al...
Sí.
Okay.
Como eso, ahí.
Allí.
Un poquito más al frente, ¿puedo?
Sí. Mm-hmm.
Ahí. Ajá.
Okay. And go ahead, Sebastian.
Gracias.
Winter, you're up, and then Borax, you're on deck.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Borak at first level.
Okay.
And then that's going to be 8 points of healing.
8 points? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then, as an action, I can't use another heal, right?
No.
That was a bonus action. Okay.
Yeah. You can use cantrip or dash or defense, dodge.
I can use my firebolt cantrip though, right?
Yes, you can.
I'll hit the guy in the moonbeam with my firebolt cantrip.
Go right ahead.
The 22 to hit
That does hit.
and 12 points of fire.
How do you want to do this?
Just a white light of ball that goes inside and it just implodes.
All right.
White flame.
So yeah, he's sitting there in the moonbeam, just like the extra light that is lit all around him that just hits him. It doesn't engulf in flames like you normally would see with a flesh object. It just all of a sudden just poof, ethereally dismisses itself into the ether.
That'll end my turn.
All right. Borax, you're up. There are still two guys right here and right here.
Was Winter first?
Shoot. Oh, shoot. That's sorry. Yeah. Winter, sorry. Yeah, you're up. My bad.
I'll get the guy behind Borak and I'll just hit him with a fireball.
All right. So
Not a fireball. Sorry.
You can hit 120, can't you now?
My firebolt's 240.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to move up closer, or are you okay with being where you were at?
I'm okay being wherever. It doesn't
Okay.
matter. I can stay right there.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll your attack.
9.
9 to hit. Unfortunately, that misses. Oh, shoot. Any bonus action?
No.
Good. Do you have quickening yet?
I don't think so.
Don't you have twin spell and you have careful spell?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Haven't we got to quickening yet? Because quickening will let you cast like whatever you want as a bonus action. It's actually pretty sick. So that way you can actually get off more than one spell at a time. And of course, it counts as a sorcery point, but whatever. All right, Borax, you are now up and running. You're sitting there with your orc blood literally in your hand. Oh yeah, I just confused you. Sorry. You have orc blood falling out of you, and you're like, I'm holding orc blood. Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna rage as my bonus action.
Okay.
Just a regular one. I don't think I'll make it a
Frenzy.
frenzy. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm just going to go after this dude behind me.
Okay.
Wing.
Yeah, you can
23.
go ahead and roll for damage. That hits.
All right. And that'll be 8 plus 2 raging, so 10 points of slashing damage.
How do you want to do it?
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go straight across the back. They look like this, right?
Yeah. This is pretty much how they look like.
Just like slash right down the back, so then his carapace splits open, and then like guts and flesh, or not flesh, but guts.
All right. What would you like to do now?
And then, how close am I to the next one?
Yeah, it's just about 5 or 10 feet away. You're just right next to it.
Okay, I'll jump over there and then attack it as well.
Okay.
10.
Well, yeah, with him being flanked, you like everybody's around him. He's flanked.
Advantage.
So if you want to use your advantage.
21 or 14 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Cool. I'm gonna chop off its legs.
All right, so you chop off its legs. It's down on the ground, and then your last little swoop right through its carapace. and it is laying there on the ground dead. To which, like all of a sudden, the captain, like he comes to his senses and puts his eyes up to the moonbeam, and he sees the orbs levitating over his head. He's like, we were on guard, and then all of a sudden this black object moved through, and we were frightened, we were scared, we had to run for our lives, but I don't know why I was running for my life. And he looks down, and of course he's peed his pants as well. He's there's some kind of terror that came in through the town. At
Was that the screech?
Right when you say that, you hear another screech, a wail that just comes out from the side. Sebastian, you're standing right over here. When that shriek comes out, it's coming down this direction, and you see a whole bunch of people inside of this temple right here, that all of a sudden start to like scream themselves, like they're terrified of whatever it is that's yelling. And it appears there's a fire just off to your left. That's going on over in this left-hand side where where those guys just came out of.
As soon as I hear that noise, I'm gonna run that direction, dash and everything. If we're still combat order.
Okay. Right now you're not in any combat order, but the captain kind of like gets a little bit more resolve. Guards, come with me. Let's make sure that we protect this shrine. And they start to gather together and just like form, like a little formation right here off to the side as Borak starts running down this direction. Anybody else want to go with him?
I'll have Andromeda go, but I'm reviewing her spells. Okay. I want to see if there's anything I can do to help bolster everybody.
Anybody else who wants to go down?
I'll go. I'll just hang back.
Okay. So Winter.
Back, I guess.
Okay. Sebastian, what would you like to do?
I want to go back to the other guards.
All right. As you move back towards the other guards, they're kind of doing the same thing, but this captain is trying to like go up this direction and bolster the north defenses. So like he's finally like getting his senses back from being like so terrified and so frightened. He's like, guards, we need to go to the front and make sure that the guards at the front are doing fine. After we've done that, we can return to the center of town and talk with what's her name? What's it? Griselda, and give notice of what's happening within the town. Do you want to talk to him at all?
Yeah. I'm going to tell them to halt, so that they need to come back over here and help defend the town.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. Go ahead and give it with advantage. Maybe like indicating, hey, we've already left, people at the north gate, and it's already being protected.
Okay, 19.
Let me roll his. He gets 12. Bolster the defenses. So are you saying that to the north, the defenses are already bolstered?
Yes, we've already taken care of that. Just come with me, and I'll start turning around towards the others.
All right, Vengeance. As you start running down this direction, blood throwing through your veins, and unfortunately your rage dissipating. Thendril and Larna, what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to go with Borax, or do you guys want to stay in this area?
Jonathan?
Sí.
Tengo una pregunta. ¿Yo puedo ir al otro lado a mirar si hay más cosas malas?
Okay, sí.
¿Como hacia la derecha?
Okay. Como al instante de moverse así, Puedes escuchar personas adentro de este es como una iglesia más o menos.
Ajá.
Puedes
Pero
escuchar
dímelo.
personas como mujeres y niños como gritándose. ¿Están asustados o ya? Están asustados porque no saben qué va a pasar.
Ajá.
Y ves por este lado, no hay gente caminando o andando ni corriendo. Y
Pero sí,
no, sigue, sí.
es que veo como una persona ahí, como ese muñequito.
No debía estar, disculpe. No sé por qué
Ah,
está. No sé por qué está allá.
ah,
No,
ok.
yeah, he shouldn't have been there, sorry guys. Pero
Está bien.
al llegar aquí, no puedes ver nadie, pero hay algunos como cuerpos metido por aquel lado,
Ajá.
como los guardientes,
Ujú. Ok.
pero no hay nada más.
Bueno.
Parece que la mayoría de la gente se han ah, um, entrado sus casas como defensa. What do you want to do, Thendril?
Ok.
I will also follow the screams up that alleyway.
Okay.
Or actually no. Thinking more about what Fenrir would do, I go towards the temple, hearing the screams coming from in there.
Sure. So as you go towards the temple, you can open up this door. Yeah, you see a whole bunch of huddled masses, and they're all just like engaged with each other. You know, a mother is sitting there like coddling her baby. And go ahead and give me a religion check.
Religion?
Yeah.
Okay. See how religious I am.
¿Quiere volver al lado de tu esposo? Larna.
¿Quieres estar al lado de mí o quieres seguir donde está?
¿Quieres ir para allá?
estaba?
¿Dónde estaba?
¿Dónde está?
Aquí al lado. Okay.
Oh, ¿a dónde vas tú?
Yo voy al templo.
Sí.
Ah, sí. Yo creo a seguirlo para ver qué hay ahí.
Ok, ¿a qué lado? ¿Para acá?
Espera, es que no veo.
O para acá.
Ahí está bien.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
All right, what did you roll?
So I got my fail a 21.
Okay, so you recognize right off the bat, you're like, oh, this is the god of justice. This is Tyr. And you see a male dwarf dressed in Tyr robes with like, I think Tyr doesn't have like a hammer like Thor or something like that. Can't remember. 1 second.
I think Tyr has a sword.
It's a sword.
I think he does.
1 second.
He's a falconer. I know he has a falcon.
Oh, actually, so it's a hammer with the scales that are on top of it balanced. So like that's the symbology that you see all over his garb, and you kind of get like the idea. Oh, like if anywhere that you could go to like find safety, this is a good place. But they're all like deathly frightened, and right at that point you hear another screech, and there is an explosion. Vengeance, right when you're coming out of this direction, you see this huge explosion that occurs just right over here, and you see a bunch of rocks fly out in this direction. Oops, except for that guy, I don't want him to move. They start flying out in this direction, and with the just blast, you see a group of, let me see here. Second. So you see another group of these dog-like things. You see another spectral thing just from the flash, and then you see a short-looking human and a dwarf engaged in the fight with a couple of corpses of those dogs sitting there. You also see like the flame of like a firebolt or something like that you've seen Winter and Sebastian cast before. You see that coming over from this direction, and that's about all that you see other than that huge explosion and now all of a sudden a huge screech. So Vengeance and Andromeda, go ahead and roll me 1 second. It is an intelligence saving throw. And lucky Winter, you are just outside of that. You got 9.
And a dirty 20 for Andromeda.
Andromeda. So like Andromeda hears the screech. She's perfectly fine. You, on the other hand, you're okay. But like you almost feel a nail penetrate into your brain into a deep dark place as you're running in this direction. Sebastian, let's say you get like another 20 feet, 30 feet with these guys, and then with a dash you're coming up on here just as you hear that same loud terrible screech. Do you want to bring your orbs with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So the orbs start flailing this direction.
2 of them down 120 feet and have the other 2 stay above us.
Okay. Thandril, Larna, what are you guys doing? Do you want to go into the temple and help those guys, or what would you like to do?
Yeah, so I'm going to go into the temple, and like, as I enter, I'm like, is everybody okay? Is there any injured among you?
The priest looks up and he's like, oh, thank goodness that other people are here. We're fine right now, but whatever has occurred, there was judgment. There was judgment that was being had with an evil character that has plagued this land. And the council was having a trial with this individual when all of a sudden this dark presence entered our town. Please go. I'll take care of these people. Just do as best as possible to ensure the safety of our town. And you see him like handing out bread and cheeses and stuff like that and trying to make people feel better. Actually, maybe it's dark chocolate, like they've just seen a thestral, not a thestral. What do you call it from Harry Potter?
The Dementors.
A Dementor. Look, the worst part was the Dementors.
I just so I asked him, I'm like, was there anything about this trial? Were there any symbols, rituals, anything used that might have brought these things into this world?
We know for a fact that the individual that's at trial is a black cultist of the dragon. Cultist of the black dragon.
Are there any symbols or anything that could be of use to banish these things?
Any symbology that could be used to banish these things?
Yes, any symbols that you have, any holy symbols that might be able to counteract whatever he's got?
He pulls off his like symbol of tear and hands it over to you. You could try this. I don't know if it's going to work though.
Thank you. We will save your town. And with that, I'm going to go out of the temple.
Okay. All right. So you leave, you and Larna together still? If you want to ask her.
Yep.
Sí.
All right. So, Borax, right when you get into this area, you see a dwarf female. You see a pretty young-looking. He's not a halfling, but he's a short male human, and they are basically in the thralls of a melee attack. Let's see if I can find it.
As we're running close, I think Andromeda would probably notice Borak bleeding out a bit and throw a healing word his way.
Go ahead.
maybe it'll cast. Not if I gotta click it myself. 9.
9 points. Go ahead and take 9 points. All of a sudden, you see this individual off to the left-hand side, an older gentleman, and he's, throwing out those fireballs. He looks up and he's like, who are you? If you're here to help Grizz. The dwarf, right there. And he points off to her and looks at her, and right at this time, there comes out of the temple little area, or the tower area, you see a kind of like tattooed up figure with kind of like a snarl on his face, like I got away with it again. You see a hooded figure, and you see this gooey black, like tar-like substance, but it's in the shape of a person and like in motion, like running. And you hear the dwarf say, don't worry about me, stop them, he's getting away. Go ahead and let me restart this and roll new initiative. All right, Sebastian got a 6. Winter got a 12. Andromeda with a killer 19.
And all of her offensive spells.
All right, Borax, what'd you get? Thendril, Larna, what'd you get for initiative?
7 from Vorak.
I mean,
7.
let's see. I got a 15.
¿Y yo tiro?
Sí.
16.
No, 2. 18.
18.
18. Okay.
18.
All right. Andromeda is up again.
All right. I need to familiarize myself.
I'll give you guys the benefit of the doubt. I'll say that Hawk, you got another 30 feet. I'll say that Andromeda and Borax were just right about here at the entrance to the courtyard. Winter, you're just going to be a little bit behind there. And then Thendril and Larna are coming up, like, just inching in front of the group of guys that the captain and the 2 guards that Sebastian had swayed into the fray.
All right, I'll have Andromeda basically beeline it, avoiding any enemies towards the tower, the people who just came out of the tower.
All right, so she beelines it just this direction. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and right about that time, you see Sebastian's ethereal light source come up, and you start to see the battlefield a little bit better. This guy is lit up now.
And once she reaches her 30 feet, basically she turns to the person who was addressing Borak and her, just says, I'm Andromeda, and then drops fairy fire in the middle of that group up there.
Oh, right there.
It just became illuminated.
Perfect.
And they're going to be a dark forest green.
What's the radius around it?
Gotta check. It says 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube?
Yes.
That's about right?
And sheds dim light in 10 feet radius.
Dude, I keep on right clicking. I need to left click.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I have the other one up. Duh.
Oh, you can only do one at a time?
I think so.
It's like...
Oh, come on, man. What the heck are you doing? Here we go. Okay. Man. I feel like a dork.
Oh, and I think it's just everything in that radius, although it is concentration. I never know how it works. I always thought it was a one and done, but if it's concentration, I think it's anything in that area.
Yep, it is. They all have to make savings throws, right?
Yeah, Dex save 15.
Ooh. So all the dogs are now completely lit up. And yep, so all 5 of them are now have this green fairy fire that's like dancing around them. Every single attack that goes against them is going to be an advantage, and you can see them; they're like lit up now. All right.
I think that's all she'll do.
All right. All of a sudden, you see this guy break off. He comes down this direction, and his body just all of a sudden changes into this shape, and you see it like kind of come in on itself and then explode, and you hear that psionic screech from before. So I need an intelligence savings throw from Borax, Andromeda, and Winter, you are just you're inside of it, so go ahead and give me one. Borax, you make it.
Andromeda nat ones.
Andromeda nat 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Andromeda takes you'll have to remember that Andromeda takes 1 point of terror, or sorry, insanity point. She takes an insanity point. And she takes 3 points of psychic damage. All right. That's his turn. You see the dog-like figures start to run out and jump on these 2 individuals and try to do the same thing that they did before, which is, bite and hang on. Oh, that one hits. That one does not hit. So you see one attaches to the dwarf, the other one does not, and then one attaches to the short guy. She kind of like shakes it off. It's still up and next to her, but it's now off, but it did a little damage on her greaves. And this guy does take a little bit of damage as well, and it's still attached to him. All right, Larna, it is your turn.
Okay.
Sure.
Yo dónde estoy?
So, aquí estás. Puedes enfrentarse 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. ¿Estás allá?
Ajá. Aquí están los malos.
No sé si puede pegar a alguien, si se puede...
¿No puede con arco? Sí uso arco.
Para ver. El arco, sí, distancia 80, sí. Sí se puede pegar. Sí. En tu línea de ver, veas a 4 perritos al lado de estas personas y están tratando de atacar.
And they have fairy finder, right?
They've got fairy finder around him. Yeah. Let me just move some of these. Yeah. So all of them have advantage on them. These ones, all 4 of them have advantage on them. Let me just get all these.
Casi quieras 2 dados de 20, tienes 2 veces. Toma de mejor.
Bueno, pues voy a tirar, ¿sabes? Bueno, primero fue 5, tiro otra vez. El otro fue 4 de 15. Es 20, 20,
20.
20.
Okay.
Pues,
Sí se pega. ¿Cuál quiere
Ok.
pegar? A, B, C, D. A, B,
D.
B. Okay.
D.
Okay. Y es furtivo también, ataque furtivo también.
D as in dog.
D is in oh D. Okay.
D.
That's this one.
D.
Yep.
Sí, es que B y D suenan como igual.
Sí. Como R.
Cuadradito. 5.
5 más
Cinco
tu
más.
ataque furtivo.
5 más
O sea, sería 5 más 2 y después ataque fuerte.
7.
Son 7 más ataque furtivo.
17 más 7.
Okay.
Puede ser igual.
Que se muere este. Okay, está muerto. Lo pegaste bien.
Bueno.
Ok.
Sí.
Y el ataque de bono.
¿Y puedo usar ataque de bono?
¿Cuál es la distancia?
That would be her. Oh wait, her.
Yeah,
60 feet.
Yeah, she's about 70 feet away right now.
Okay, so she can't quite get there.
Yeah, but she can use her bonus action to go 30 more feet.
¿No?
So you must 10 times. Yeah.
So she can go right here, right next to Vengeance.
¿Chico más?
No.
¿No? ¿Ahí?
Eso es lo más lejos que puede llegar.
¿Y puedo volver a usar el arco?
No.
No.
Bueno. Bueno,
Okay.
ahí, gracias.
Okay. At that, she takes out. So Larna's able to take out one of them as you see it drop to the ground. This guy, all of a sudden, you see run in this direction, and he instantly appears right on top of this house. And I don't think you can throw that far away. Nope, he can't. Okay. So all of a sudden you see him like conjure this green arrow out of the sky, and he throws it at the dwarf. And he does hit. And it splashes around not only the dwarf, but also tries to get onto the other dude as well. And so, yeah, you see a little bit of acid splash. She takes like a good old hit to the chest, and right when it hits, it splashes, and there's no longer an arrow there. A little bit of acid splashes and moves over and hits this guy as well. That they're still doing okay, but that was pretty bad. And then just above you on this house, another guy appears as well. And let's see here. He's going to throw some acid on both players, on the dwarf and the skinny guy. But they both make their they both save their savings throw. So yeah, all of a sudden you see this acid fly out and try to hit these individuals, and it doesn't do very much damage. Tendril, you're up.
All right. I will. Man, I don't think I have a lot of great spells last night. I need to rest. Let's see. Let's see. I am going to. I'm just going to run forward. Let's see.
You get about that far.
How far?
You got about right here. You can use
Okay.
your action to go another 30 feet, but it will be like everything that you can possibly do.
Yeah.
You're still
Kinda
concentrating
thinking
on
that-
this moonbeam too, but I don't have it up. So
Oh, I can just let go of that concentration at this point.
right, that's a bonus, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't think I really have anything. Let's see. Because I used my Misty Steps, I don't think I have anything else that helps me get any farther. So, yeah, we're just gonna. Let's see. Are those dog things? Are they close to any enemy or any allies?
Yeah, there's two.
How far away am I from those things?
You're about 70 feet.
Okay. No, I'll just use my action to dash another 30 feet.
Okay.
Get
You
as
get
close
right
as
up,
I can.
right up next to Larna.
Okay. And yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
All right. You see this guy run out. You see him kind of smirk. You see him like wave his hands really fast, and his legs all of a sudden glow with this glint of energy. He goes a little bit faster up this direction, and then you see him disappear and reappear right here on top of this roof. And you hear Griselda yell, "They're getting away! Please help us! We need to capture them." Winter, you're up.
She's helping the kiddo at the moment.
Okay. We can give her a second. Borak, you're next, and then Sebastian, you're right after that. So go ahead. Since Borak and Sebastian are next, you guys can all.
You can just do a firebolt for her if you want. Doesn't matter who.
All right. She used all of her spells.
No more fireball.
1 second.
Firebolt.
Let me check. Let me check.
She still has spell slot.
She still got spell slots. Nah, she's right. Probably firebolt's the best one to do. I'll roll for her attack. Oh, are you kidding me? It went from nat 20 down to 2. So Borak, you're up.
Alrighty. How far away are those guys of the building? I wouldn't be able to get there with a dash, would I?
It's going to be really close. I mean, you're really not that far away. So what's 20 times 5 is 100 feet. So that's 20 feet shy of 100, so 80 feet away.
Okay. Oh, I'd barely be able to make it, but I'd have to get an attack of opportunity, or can I go wide around those guys?
You can go wide. There's a what do you call it? Just right here. There's lawn.
Okay. Hang on, I'm trying to decide if I try and climb this roof here and take out that guy on top. You know what? I'll do that. I'm gonna go to this closest building where this guy just came out, assuming I can see him, and then
you would have seen
up.
him. Yeah. Go ahead and give me your athletics check.
All right. 21.
Yep, that hops right up. It uses 10 feet to get up there. So you've gone about what's that, 25 now.
Okay, and then I'll close the distance to him. Should have another
25. Yep. Yeah, you should be good. Yep.
Cool. And then yeah, I'll use my bonus action to rage again.
Okay.
Gotta mark it. Hang on. Boop. And then yeah, take my first swipe at him. A dirty 20.
That hits.
All right. 12 points of slashing.
All right. Yeah, a huge chunk of him. Like he's not well protected. It's kind of like you hit it and you hear a ting, but you also feel flesh, and you're like, oh, that's weird. You're kind of made out of metal. Yeah.
All right, and then I'll go in for the second one. And this one will just be a thrust. 19 to hit.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Yeah, that hits.
9 points of damage on that.
9 points of damage. All right. How do you want to do this?
Just as I go to run him through, you said I heard a metal chink.
Yeah.
So as I go to stab it through, I hear that metal chink again, and he falls off the roof.
Yeah. You actually you hear it for just like a second, but you pass by whatever that is, and yeah, as you move your blade out with a left hand swing, his corpse just falls off the roof and down to the ground, and he's down.
I think that's everything I can do.
Yeah, they believe so. All right, Sebastian, you're up.
Where am I at?
You are back here with your brethren.
We'll go up as far as I can.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right here. So you can see that detritus, like I said before. There are a couple of bad guys right up here, engaged with a dwarf and with a kind of halfling-looking guy, but he's a little bit taller than them.
How's Borak looking still?
I mean, he's in a rage. He's looking furious. But he's pretty bloody.
Oh, is my Shield of Faith still up?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, I hit like 19 plus with that. I think it was like 26 to hit.
Nice.
Like, you should be lucky that wasn't nat 20. It would have been rough.
I'm going to... Let's see. I'll just use a bonus action and cast Healing Word up to Borak at second level.
How far was the distance on that?
60 feet.
60 feet. That's 51, 55. Yep,
Okay.
that will hit him.
Cool.
And I'll let these guys bonus action move up about 30 more feet to enter the fray. And as they approach, as you approach, the knight's like, Griselda, we're here to help. And she's like, dang it, get the prisoner. Don't worry about us.
So yeah, 11 points to Borak. And then as an action, how far could I throw a healing potion?
Throw a healing potion?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I think it's going to be, so in general, 20 feet or 60 feet with disadvantage. And then you'd have to do a dexterity check just to make sure that it is on target.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to take a healing potion out of my bag. And I'm going to yell, Borak, open your mouth. And I'm going to...
Oh, it can only... so you're going to chuck it. It can only go 60 feet. So you're going to try and chuck it at him?
Yeah, I'm going to try and throw it right in his mouth.
All right, 1 second. Because, that's like an almost impossible limit. Let me see.
Above table, you should just dash and get in there.
Yeah, so, I mean, go ahead and do your dexterity check at disadvantage.
Oh, my dexterity is so bad. Okay. Nope, natural one. I'm not even gonna roll the second one.
So you pick up the like a football wide receiver. You don't look at the potion. You go to grab it, and it slips out of your hand and drops onto the floor. So, lose a potion.
Humble.
All right. Suddenly, you see this chick just take out her warhammer, and she smashes, attempts to smash the two guys right in front of her. And because they are glowing, she gets advantage on both of them. And she hits one for 16 and the other for 18. And the damage that she does, it's a warhammer D8, right?
I think so.
Oh,
It's
but
like a
she's
sleeve,
no,
right?
she's wielding it with two hands though. All right, so she does exactly 10 points of damage to the first guy, and he is dead. And the second one, she does 7 points of damage. All of a sudden, the cool little guy that's right next to her, he's quite young looking, but he's kind of a swashbuckling looking guy, and you just see two quick thrusts with his rapier. And that one's also at advantage, which makes it hit. All right, so yeah, and he takes his guy down without any problem. And then one last firebolt goes out from this guy and attacks this little dweeb. Oh, yep, that hits. And that's 2d10. And that will do it. After they smush those two characters, the dwarf is very, very happy to at least be out of this melee for right now. When all of a sudden this character shows up right in front of her and tries to do the same thing that it did to Vengeance. And she's lucky. She just moves all the spikes out of the way. She only got 11 to hit. So, all right. Andromeda is back up again, and she needs to roll an intelligence savings throw.
Another nat one.
Nat one.
Yeah.
She stands there, and then she's frightened. Is her fairy fire a concentration? That area?
It is.
Okay, that drops.
All right.
Oh, poor girl.
Is she considered frightened right now?
Yeah, she is frightened,
All right.
but she doesn't move. She's just frightened and standing still. Does she have advantage to frighten or no?
Oh no.
Okay.
I was just gonna add the condition to the sheet.
All right. So everybody needs to make an intelligence savings throw, as once again that dark black object that's sitting right up here goes into that form once again, and for a second there's silence, and then boof, this gigantic just pulse of psionic energy comes out. So everybody needs to make an intelligence savings throw.
Am I close enough to need to make it?
Yeah, you in Winter, yes. Thendril, you'll need to make it. Alarna, you'll need to make it as well.
You said intelligence, yeah. Okay.
Does Andromeda need to make it again, since she's already affected by it?
Yes, she does.
9.
9, Sebastian, you are okay. Although you do feel like kind of in your head, like there is some kind of spike that nearly went through it. So Andromeda now has 2 points of terror. Is it terror that I called it? No, insanity. She now has
Insanity.
2 points of insanity now.
And that.
Sorry, Winter. I almost nat 20'd, but I didn't. So That sucks.
Tendril got an 11.
11
You
for
gotta pull your
Thendril.
microphone out of your pocket.
Okay, Thendril,
Yeah,
you feel it, but it does not penetrate you. You're far enough away. What about Larna?
She got a 15.
15. She's fine.
Yes.
Borax, what'd you get?
I got a 9.
You got a 9.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so yeah, you take 1 point of insanity. The dwarf doesn't do anything, but all of a sudden you
It
see.
shouldn't do anything to Tendril since he's already like mostly insane.
That's probably true, yeah. But you also see the like this humanoid creature right here. He kind of grabs his head for a second. All right. All those other guys are gone. Larna, you are up. What would you like to do, Larna?
Dime. No entendí.
¿Qué quieres hacer?
Estoy en... Es que no veo bien. ¿En dónde estoy yo?
Se encuentras aquí.
¿Escuchas?
Se encuentra aquí.
ya está.
Hay una maldad aquí. Hay uno aquí. Y hay dos
Ok.
que están huyendo arriba de del techo de una casa.
Yo puedo ir hasta donde el que está huyendo.
¿Ok?
¿Puedo adelantar eso?
Sí. So
Como...
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Se puede meter aquí.
Ahí.
Sí.
¿Y puedo usar el bonus como para acercarme o no puedo?
Sí puedes. Ajá. Entonces, ahorita estás 55 pies afuera de ellos, pero sí puede utilizar tu bonus para...
¿Puedo usarlo ya?
¿Quieres ir para acá?
Sí, o puedo usar el arco desde ahí para tirar con arco.
Ok, bueno, lo puedes hacer los dos. Se puede hacer los dos.
Entonces puedo usar arco porque ese me permite 60 pies.
Ok. 5,
Ok.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ok, puedes llegar aquí y
Ajá.
puedes echar tu flecha.
Ok.
Así.
Sí, para usar arco.
Ok,
Entonces ya tiro. Espera, aguante.
sí.
Tiro.
Y no es con ataque furtivo, porque no tiene advantaje.
Que la tengo cerca. Ok. Bueno, pero el safety es 18 más. No sé. 18 más. Es 23.
Ok,
23.
de esos dos, ¿quién está pegando? ¿Este enfrente o este detrás?
El del frente.
¿Enfrente? Ok.
Frente.
Así se pega.
¿Sí?
Sí,
Ok.
lo pegaste.
¿Y puedo usar mi ataque furtivo?
No.
No.
Sí. Afortunadamente no.
¿No? Ok, está bien. Pero entonces no lo maté, ¿verdad? Entonces. ¿Quedó muerto o no?
No sé, quiero hacer daño.
No. ¿Puedo tirar el del daño?
Sí.
Ok.
Ya, tengo dos.
2, 4. 4.
Ok, ¿lo pegaste por 4? ¿4 más qué?
No, es que saqué 2 más
ok.
2.
2 más
Serían
2.
4.
Ok, está bien.
Ajá. Ok.
Ok. Y utilizaste todo para llegar a este lado. Pero no te preocupes. Oh, bueno. Okay. There you go. Pero quién sabe, de repente se puede escalar la casa o quién sabe. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So she gets one arrow off on this guy, and it does hit him, but he's still up and running. Let's see here. What do I want to do with this guy? Oh wow, I didn't realize that he couldn't do that. So yeah, this guy has to. So he runs this direction, and he jumps down. He's got to jump off this roof. Yeah, he does so gracefully. Falls down to the ground, starts moving off into this direction. As he runs out of that room, he's going to throw just some acid splash out at Larna. Larna, go ahead and give me una ¿cómo se dice? Necesitas hacer un tiro de salvación de dexteridad.
¿Y por qué?
Porque está echando ácido a tu cara.
A mi cara no.
Sí. Este güey aquí está echando ácido a tu cara.
Tengo que tirar un 20. Y si tiré afuera.
Un 20 más 5.
12.
12?
12, yes.
One second. Ah, no, tuviste que hacer 13. Okay.
O sea,
So,
¿hecho ácido cara?
te pegó por 4 puntos de ácido.
O sea, me quemó la cara.
Okay. Thendril.
Miserable. Espera que verás.
Thendril, you're up.
Okay. Are the two dudes who are running away like chickens, or are they still on top of the roof?
One of them just dropped off the roof. The other one has some kind of like mystical, magical object, like glowing off of his legs, and he's running a little bit faster than he probably normally would.
Okay. So does it seem like, are they both like still trying to make a break for it, or are they just kind of sitting there?
You don't know. I mean, so you gotta, yeah. So this guy right here ran up this direction. All of a sudden, he misty stepped all the way up here and then made it to there. He's running really, really fast. This guy's running out this direction and he's almost here. But he kind of like just threw some acid over at Larna as he started to move towards this little alleyway.
Okay. So I'm going to run forward 30 feet.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I guess move me a little bit over to the left.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast Entangle on the guy who's making a break for the alleyway.
Okay.
Let's see.
So you could do it from 90 feet away, and it's a 20-foot. Okay. So you want to throw it here?
No, on the guy who's making it to the alleyway. The other dude.
You want to do this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll just cast Entangle in that entire general area. Trying to slow him down.
Gosh dang it.
See. So,
I keep on doing the wrong one. So you want to do it like that?
yeah.
My gosh. What is it?
So he needs to complete a...
Yeah, strength. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the strength of... Hang on, where's my freaking... There it is. The 14. DC 14.
Man. So yeah, he nat 1. So he is stopped in his tracks.
Do I do damage to him? Were there thorns that stuck in him?
Right.
That'd be awesome.
Now it's just entangled.
Okay, sweet. And then for my bonus action, I don't think I really have anything. Let's see. Let's see. I am going to. Would I? Okay. I'm going to see if this will work. You let me know. Otherwise, I'll do a different one. Would I be able to use my speech of the woods to like call out for any birds or anything to kind of distract this guy who's on the roof to like come down and attack him?
Speech of the woods is.
Because I can speak to animals, like just make a general call for anything in the area to come down and just like bug this guy.
You learn to speak, read, and write Sylvan, and beasts can understand your speech, and you can gain the ability to decipher noises and motions. You can, with your bonus action, I'll let you make a nature check to see if there's anything around the area that can help out.
Okay. That is a 15.
15? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Did I get anything?
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay. Threw you off your game, didn't I?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm just trying to distract them so they won't run away. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. Shoot, I don't have any kind of random generator to give me anything. 1 second.
ChatGPT.
Oh, that's a good idea.
ChatGPT.
It's so good at coming up with random encounters and random things.
All right, so you see a centipede crawl out of the ground and start moving over towards you. It only moves at about 10 feet. No, actually, it's got a climbing speed of 40 feet. It might get in its way, but it's there, and it heard you.
Sweet. Sending a centipede after it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't tell it to do anything. So yeah, all of a sudden this random centipede just appears.
Gotcha.
Well, maybe I'll just take one of these guys. and then make him really, really tiny. There you go. So yeah, all of a sudden that guy appears and starts talking to you. But unfortunately, you can't say anything to him because that was your bonus action and everything. So, all right. All of a sudden, this guy runs down. He doesn't do the same thing. He misty steps all the way across here. What's misty step? 60 feet?
I think it's 30.
It is 30 feet. All right, so he goes, what would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfectly 30. Okay, so 5, 10. So he's got 40 movement speed now. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, you see him dash and get past that location over there as he is running away. He gets off some magic missiles that try and hit these two individuals right here. And he does, let's see, 4, 5. He does 6 damage to one and only 5 damage to the other. Okay. All right, Winter. We are to you now.
I think I'm going to do magic missiles to the guy on the roof at first level.
All right. So the guy that just ran to the roof, you cannot see him right now. He is out of your vision. No, he ran this direction, went across the roof, went off to this direction. Borak saw where he went. But he basically threw out magic missiles in this direction to hit these guys and try to take them out, but then darted off out of sight, leaving his boy right here behind.
Okay. Can I see that guy in the bubble then?
You can move a little bit closer, but yeah, you'll be able to see him once you get to about right there, which is about your 30 feet.
Okay, yeah. I'll move up to where I can see him, and then I'll shoot my magic missile at first level at him.
That's at advantage. He is restrained, right?
They're auto hit.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they should be. Oh, just duh. There are auto hit. Duh. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
2.
So, you got 1 plus?
Yeah, 1 plus 1.
So 2, and you're throwing 3 of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do 6 damage? And they're all hitting the same guy, right?
Yes.
Okay, so boop, boop, boop. They all 3 of them hit, no problem. He's still in the muck, though.
Perfect. That's it. That's all I'm going to do.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Borak, you're up.
All right. So I rolled a 9 on that last int saving throw.
Go ahead
am I frightened?
Do an intelligence saving throw again.
Okay. That one's an 18.
18? That makes it. You still have the 1, but you shrug it off. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna run after that guy.
You
That's
just
8.
barely make it,
Barely.
and you've got the high ground.
Sick. I'm gonna say, "Hey, I'm supposed to take you in." Oh wait, sorry, it'd be more like, "I'm gonna get you." And then with my raging attacks, first one, 19 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. This first one, I don't even care. It's 17 points of damage.
That is a brutal attack, but he's still up and running.
Okay, and then the second one, I'm going to try and go more non-lethal, realizing what I said. I got to get him. So 27 to hit.
Is that nat 20?
That is a nat 19, unfortunately.
Okay, how much damage?
And then 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Yeah, so you rip right through him. Now, this guy is he doesn't have the same armor they had him before because he's like basically been captured. You don't realize that until you get up and you swing at him and you realize, oh yeah, this guy doesn't have any type of mail on him whatsoever. And you kind of see like rash up against, or like blood off of his wrists, and there's still one like cuff attached to his right arm. Sebastian, you are up.
Did Borak kill that guy?
No. He's not doing well though.
Did I see Borak start chasing?
You would have seen him. Yeah, you saw him dash across the roof. You would have seen that guy go down this direction and then all of a sudden disappear. You wouldn't have seen him go over here, but you would have seen Borak all of a sudden bolt. But you do see this like spectral thing right up here trying to attack this dwarf. You see this guy, he's terrified with fear. Andromeda is terrified with fear.
If I were to cast Calm Emotions on Andromeda, would it negate the effects?
Yes, it would.
So I want to do. Let's see. Use my last second level spell on it.
Your lights aren't. Yeah, those are dancing lights. Those aren't concentration. Oh yeah, nope, they are.
They are concentration.
Yep. So calm emotions is a circle, and anybody within it is calmed. Suppresses the effect of an object being frightened or charmed.
Are those guys close enough I could get them both? You said it was who and who?
So this guy is a little bit frightened right here, but Andromeda is right over here.
Oh, yeah. No, we're just going to use Firebolt, and I kind of reach that specter from where I'm at.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can move up like 10 or 15 more feet.
So I would, and I can't see Ven anymore still, right?
No.
How's the rest of the party up there in the action looking?
These two are getting pretty brutally beaten. Fendral's fine. Andromeda is actually okay. So is Winter, and Larna's doing fine. Actually, you can't see Larna. She just like bolted off into this direction.
Okay, I'm just gonna use Firebolt then.
Okay.
On Spectre.
On the Spectre. Okay.
Yeah.
It's an advantage. He still has Fairy Fire on him.
All right, good. It's terrible. So 10 and an 8.
No, it misses.
Yeah.
It's 15 to hit.
And then I'll use my movement to try to climb up the house to my right, if I can.
Climb up to the house to your right?
Yeah, see if I can get eyes on Ven.
You need an athletics check, and it will probably use all of your movement.
Okay. Athletics, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, 22.
22? Yeah, you can hop up, no problem. Right when you get up, oops, not that right. Whoa, shoot. The Sam H.
Just having dinner, it's okay.
There we go. There we go. So you get up right here. Yeah, I'll give you 5 more feet. And right when you get about there, you can see Vengeance, but you can't see who he's attacking.
Okay. And then for a bonus action, I'll use my healing word at first level again. And
Okay.
7 points of healing.
7 points of healing to Vengeance. All right. All right. This object right over here Realizing that this guy is frightened, he tries to go up to it and hit it. But my chick gets a swing at him for a nat 20. Sweet. So she gets 12 plus 6, 18 points of damage hit on him. And she's got Sentinel, so he stops. But he still engages her. And she just deflects him, like all of the spikes that are coming out of him. She holds her ground. All right, Andromeda's turn. Go ahead and give me
Five.
5. All right, she takes one more.
Oh, sorry. I'm 7. Probably not much better though.
She takes one more insanity. So right now she's at 3, right?
Yeah, that's correct. I'm keeping track in the other under
And
notes.
she takes 4 more points of psychic damage. Yeah, sorry. Oh, you see the object start to quiver, but nothing happens. You guys lucked out. So it starts to, like, it turns back into its regular form and starts to run down this direction, and he is also running away, whatever that object is. Larna, it's your turn. Y esta persona está metido en como un bosquecito y no se puede mover. Entonces puede utilizar tu ataque furtivo a esta persona.
Sí.
Pero de repente está llegando es una cosa como líquido. What was tar again?
Como barra líquido, como
Alquitrán. Es como una persona completamente hecho de alquitrán. Entonces se puede cambiar su forma. Entonces ahorita está como un ser humano, pero está completamente negro.
Y puedo ir a quitar que es.
His recharge did not recharge. How lucky are you guys? Oh, man.
Ok. ¿Y ese se puede matar con cualquiera? Como con daga, esto y todo eso.
Entonces, esta persona se puede pegar normalmente, pero él se puede utilizar tu ataque furtivo. Y es el único, menos es este cosita aquí, porque él está al lado de ella.
Ok, entonces, y este coso de alquitrán, ¿puedo usar como el ataque psíquico?
Se puede utilizar ataque psíquico, pero no vas a recibir la adición de tu ataque furtivo.
Entonces voy a atacar al otro en el que puedo usar ataque furtivo.
Ok.
Ajá. Y
Échaselo para ataque y puede utilizar con advantaje. Se puede echar dos veces, 2 20s.
Ok. Entonces, tiro, ¿verdad?
Sí, y lo más alta es lo que utilizas.
Ok, pues voy a hacer entonces ataque físico, ¿sí? Con espadas físicas.
Ok.
Sí, entonces tiro, ¿verdad? Un poco más.
5 y tira otra vez.
Por el león. 15.
16.
16, sorry.
16 sí pega.
Uh-huh.
Y un de
Entonces tu ataque psíquica y ataque furtivo.
Sí, ¿no?
Oh, Mikey, the other day, somebody did sneak attack damage. All four dice sixes. It was
y
max.
saqué para
Yeah.
ataque, ¿verdad? Y para ataque saqué 12. Digo, para daño.
Okay, entonces daño es 9 ataque furtivo. ¿Y qué más?
No, pero tu daño es 12. O sea, en total es 12.
En total es 12.
Sí,
Entonces echaste 1 más 2
sí.
más,
Ajá.
más 9. Ok.
Más 9.
Está todavía vivo este chico, pero está. No se siente bien.
Ok, está a punto de morir.
Sí, está a punto de morir. ¿Se puede echar otra vez con tu ataque psíquica como bonus? Si quiere.
Sí, ajá. Puedo.
Y ese ataque con advantaje.
Sería 19 más 9.
Entonces puedes echar 2 20s.
Otra vez 7.
Se puede echar una vez más.
¿Otra vez?
Sí, pues se puede echar 2 veces. Y el número más alta pues, es lo que utilizas.
Sí, saqué 24.
Ok, sí, este pega.
Y voy a usar el de daño. Sí.
Sí.
Bueno, 5.
5, ok. ¿Cómo lo quiere matar? Está muerto.
Como clavándole la espada en el corazón.
En el corazón, de repente un ataque del corazón y las plantas hasta alrededor empieza a enraírse. En raíz, como sí. Como para comérselo, pues.
Ok.
So yeah, she gets off 2 points of damage off of that guy that was sitting in the entanglement, and right after her attacks, the plants kind of like engulf encase the guy's dead body. All right, Thendril, you're up.
Did the other guy get away?
Oh yeah, Lorna, se puede mover si quiere. The other guy, you don't know where he's at. All you saw was him go from here to here and then run.
Okay. Pues moverlo.
Yo puedo como adelantarme como si fuera como en búsqueda de algo, como averiguar más, como investigar.
Okay, no puedes investigar, solamente se puede mover.
Entonces, ¿dónde están los perros? Sí, esos son perros.
Okay.
Ahí.
Ahí.
Ajá.
Okay.
Sí.
Okay, chévere. All right, what do you think, Thendril?
Would I have saw him go that way or no?
You would have seen him come down this direction. You would have saw him like almost like he's going to jump down to go here and then do the same thing that you saw the other guy do, but instead he teleported to this edge and then you saw him run up the side of this this house and then disappear. That's all you saw.
Gotcha. I am going to take off down like the alleyway towards the other side just to like see if I'd be able to figure out where he's at.
Right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's how far you get. And unfortunately, you're down an alleyway. You can't see left or right.
And then I will use my action to dash.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're still, you haven't made it yet.
Okay.
So you see off to your left and to your right, there's just more town.
Okay. I will. Guess I'll stop there then.
Oh yeah, unfortunately, all 3 of these guys are all frightened. They all
Okay.
they all missed their checks. So, all right. So vengeance. He turns around and looks at you, and all of a sudden he does like some kind of invocation and throws down a thunder wave right in front of you. Give me a Constitution savings throw.
Uh, 26.
All right, you take 4 points of damage. You are not thrown, and shoot, yeah, you are not thrown, and he tries to run away.
Can I try and grapple him?
You can, yeah.
Reaction. Athletics? Or...
Go ahead and let's do athletics to athletics.
Oh, 16.
9.
Yes.
All right, how do you want to grapple him? Do you want to actually grab him and start taking him somewhere, or?
Yeah, I'll just keep orc blood in my left hand, but my right arm is going to be right around his neck and holding his left shoulder. So
right.
He's kind of pinned and can't really move anywhere.
All right, so you got him held for right now, and yeah, that's all that he can do. Unfortunately, he used both Misty Steps. Winter, you're up. From where you're at, Winter, you still see a person engaged with this poor dwarf right here. He's still trying to overcome her, and then this creepy-looking object started to run away, but he like turned into this tar-like substance that just starts to run like a person.
All right, can I move up? Right. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
And then I think I'm gonna do Burning Hands.
Okay.
For that bad guy. At first level.
All right, Burning Hands, is that like a spray?
It's a Dex 15. Yeah, it's like a cone.
All right. So I'd say you'd have to get up one more so you don't hit everybody.
Okay. Like
Dex 15?
15-foot cone. Yeah.
Okay. Roll the 16. But he still takes damage.
Yeah. So I rolled 17 damage.
All right, so he takes 8 points of damage.
Half. Yeah.
All right, pretty brutal. He's still up and running though. Anything else you want to
Okay. Did I use all my movement?
do? You did not.
I'll just stay there.
Okay.
I'm good. Okay.
Borak, you're up. Sebastian, you're on deck.
All right. Now that I've got him grappled, I want to pull him back towards the other side of the roof.
Okay. Go ahead and give me athletics check again.
Uh, 12.
He got a 19, so like he hasn't busted out of it because he has to do it. So you can't move him right now.
Okay.
And I'd say
do I get advantage on that since I'm raging?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Okay. Let's try again.
Yeah,
22 this time.
Yeah. So you can move him, and you can move him at half speed. So you can move him 20 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
It depends on which direction you want to go. If you want to go to the top of the roof, or if you want to go anywhere else.
This is going to be a little asinine, but it's Borak. He's going to jump off the roof with him if he can.
Okay. So you've gotten right here to this point because that's 20 feet, and
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, Sebastian, what would you like to do? So right now you see him. Yeah, he's pulling that guy off of the roof.
I'm gonna cast a firebolt down to the dude. That's
That guy.
next to the blue guy. No, the one closer.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
14.
14 just barely misses. AC is 15.
Okay. How is Borak looking still?
It's fine. He's actually pretty high.
Okay. Anybody else pretty good?
I mean, not high for this guy, but
I'll use my movement to kind of go down and try to jump across the gaps between the roof.
all right. Go ahead and give me athletics check to jump across.
23.
Yeah, that's no problem. So there's 10, 15,
Use the rest of it go to the
20,
edge towards the action.
30. Okay,
Oh, that
over here.
works. That works. Oh, that'll work up top. I can still
Okay.
see everything from there, right?
Yeah, now you can see him.
Okay, and I can still see down.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll end there.
All right. All right, the burning hands just almost destroyed him, and he reaches out to try and grab you, Winter, with a 14 to hit. Does 14 hit, Winter?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, you don't have shield? Oh. All right. That does... Oh, you lucky. 24 points of damage.
24.
Yeah, one of them went from 9 to 1.
Oh.
So it would have been 30 points of damage. And go ahead and give me a strength savings throw.
Ugh. 12.
12. All right. All of a sudden, this object just envelops you. You're now sharing the same space, and that same tar-like substance that you saw from this object right here has now just basically taken over your space.
Beautiful.
And yeah, you don't know what to do. But it's not attacking you. Andromeda, go ahead and give me an intelligence.
All right, here it goes. This one's it. 12.
12. No, it does not save. She's still in a catatonic state.
Is that another point?
No, because his recharge still doesn't happen. So he walks up to Larna. Oh, actually, I forgot to do these guys. You know what? 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. This is kind of retcon, but for the sake of gosh dang it. For the sake of what happened with Winter. Oh man. All right. So you see Griselda try to attack this, entity that's sharing Winter's space. She tries and hits it twice before it moved into Winter's space, and nothing happens. That she doesn't hit it. This guy still is cowering in fright. And yeah, let me roll for those three guys. Oh, actually, two of them kind of shake out of it. So they actually start to make their movement and come towards Griselda. One of them is still afraid. All right. Larna, this guy is gonna come up. Te va a atacar. So he comes up and it looks like he tries to bite her in some way with the gooey tar. Se pegó por 8. ¿Te pegó o no?
Yes, yes.
But Mojo, like AC.
AC, yeah. It's so he hit for 12 plus 6, so 18.
Oh, 18 to hit. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay.
Si ellos tienen más que 13, te pega.
All right. She gets hit. She gets bitten by this tar-like substance for 15 points of damage. Kitse.
What was
Point. 15 points of damage.
Pegó por 15 puntos de
And she needs to give me a DC's a strength savings throw. Tiro de salvación de fortaleza.
¿De fortaleza?
Yep.
Dale. Vale.
Por 13 se muere.
No.
¿Tú?
Y ahora de fuerza. Tienes que tirar fuerza.
¿Cuál?
20.
¿20?
Ajá. Y más 1.
¿Cuánto?
10.
10.
It was 10? 10?
Yep.
Okay, so the bite attack te mordió, pero
Ajá.
no aparece como con dientes ni nada de eso, entonces te empuja, está metido al suelo. Así.
Okay.
Se puede levantarse, pero cuando le toca. So yeah, so basically what happens is she gets bitten and then kind of forced to the ground from like the tar-like substance of like hitting her onto the ground. Okay. Le toca, Larna.
¿Cuál?
Te toca.
Ah, ok. Entonces estoy tirada, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Y para,
Sí.
para
levantarse es la mitad de tu distancia que puedes andar.
Ok. Entonces, ¿qué hay? Sí, me levanto.
Okay. ¿Te levantas?
Ajá, sí.
Está al ladito de este pues.
Ok. Entonces, ¿puedo atacar a ese con, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Espada psíquica?
Sí.
¿O ataque furtivo? ¿Tú qué elegís uno de los dos?
No puedes utilizar ataque furtivo hasta que llegue otra persona enfrente de esta persona.
Ok, sí, sorry. Entonces sí, espada psíquica para usar.
Okay.
Ya tiro. Sí, pero fue un 8 más 5, ¿verdad? 12.
12. No fallaste. Se puede echar otra vez como bonus.
13, 14, 15, 16. 18.
16. Sí, pega.
18.
18 sí pega.
Ok. 4 más
Okay.
4. Ajá.
Okay. Entonces de repente derrites como un poquito de su persona, su forma, pero todavía está vivo. Okay. Thendril, you're up.
All right. I am going to keep going my way down that.
Okay, which direction do you want to head? Yeah, you look off to your left and you look off to your right. You don't see anything. There is a couple of fires that are like happening on top of some of these roof from like all of the melee that's ensued, but it looks like they're going to be taken care of.
Okay. Well, seeing that he's not there, I'm going to. Can I climb? Probably not, right?
You do an athletics check.
Okay. Oh boy, athletics from an old druid.
Yeah, but you got those bracers on, so.
I die.
What'd you get?
17.
17? Yeah,
Yep.
you can climb up. It uses 10 feet.
Can I make it to the top?
Yep.
Sweet.
So there's your
with
10 of
my
your
other-
10 of your feet.
So
There's 15,
wait, is
20,
the bad dude
25,
up there?
30. Say again?
Is the bad dude up there?
No. But if you walk 20 more feet, you see Borax is engaged with him.
Okay. That's him right there, the dude that was running away previously.
Correct.
Okay. Dang. So I wouldn't be able to actually reach him, correct?
No, you can't reach him from here, but you can throw a spell at him since Borax has him like locked up. He's actually dragging him.
Okay. Let's see. What do I got? Well, how is Borak looking?
Oh, he's fine.
Okay.
I mean, he's raging like that right now. So he's green, but he's red. So now he's turning. I don't. Yeah, he's turning puce.
Okay. I am going to. I'm going to cast Frostbite at this dude.
Okay.
So it's a Constitution saving throw of 14.
He nat 20, so 24.
Got it. Okay. So he'll take half the damage. Okay.
And which one did you do again?
So it'd be 11 damage plus, and that'd be half, so 5?
5. Yep, 5 damage.
5.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does a certain amount of damage. You see Borak look at you like, I've got this one. I don't know.
Basically.
And then as a bonus, for my bonus action, where do I got it? I'm going to use my spirit totem.
Your spirit.
The only bad one.
Your spirit totem?
Yeah, I'll use my spirit totem. Let's see. And I will make a bear.
A bear?
Yep, I'll make a bear. And I'll put it kind of close to wherever it would be able to hit Borak, and then as many other people as possible.
All right. So what does the bear do again?
So it gives 10 temporary hit points to anybody in the circle, and advantage on strength.
Strength saving throws?
Yep.
All right. That might be good. So the spirit creates a 30-foot aura, and I think you can pretty much get everybody except for Andromeda into that circle.
Okay.
Because
I'll put it right there then, where it can get everybody.
30-foot radius.
Yep.
So yeah, what is that? Tiles wise?
5
How many
times.
tiles is that? 3? 15? 20? That's 20
15
feet
or
with
20
4.
foot radius.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, and you want to get borax in it?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, it'd have to be a little bit closer to you like this. Which means that it could probably
It
get
is a 30-foot radius.
30-foot radius.
Yep.
Okay. So that's 15 feet. Okay, so 6.
Yep.
So yeah, that will get everybody except for Andromeda
Okay.
in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a really big radius. Holy crap.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, everybody gets 10 extra temporary hit points in that space.
Okay.
Anything else that you want to do?
Nope, that was my bonus action, so.
Borak, are you wearing any metal armor?
No, in fact, I don't think I have any armor because
Okay.
I'm naturally armored.
All right. So with disadvantage, all of a sudden you see his hands start to crackle and fetch.
Yes.
4 plus 5, 9 to hit.
Yeah, that'll fail. If Shield of
Yeah.
Faith is still up, I'm at 18.
Yeah.
Otherwise-
So he tries to do shocking grasp on you, but like he tries to, reach around and get you because that will at least get him to leave your, your person. And he tries to shake himself out one more time, and he rolled a 9 versus your check. Winter, you're up.
Do you
and
want me
then
to
Borax.
do saving or just an athletics?
Just athletics check. Winter, since you are engulfed, yeah, that will save Borax. So yeah, you still grab him. You still got him. Winter, you can do a strength check to pull yourself out of this dude, and you've got 10 plus temporary hit points from Thendril's bear, and it gives you strength savings throw advantage. So if you want to use that as your action, that can get you out of this grapple. Just FYI.
Yeah, I'll do that. Roll my strength saving throw with advantage.
Yes. All right, 15 does it. So yeah,
Yay.
15 does it. So you can move yourself out of at least the space that you occupy with it.
Okay.
So you're not entangled with it right now, but you are right next to him still.
Okay. Do I still have some more movement or no?
So you can move away. He will try to attack you though, but it's up to you.
And I'll just stay there.
Okay. All right, Borax, you're up.
Right. I'm gonna
Sebastian,
jump
you're
off
on
the
deck.
roof with him.
All right, so you go ahead and jump off the roof. Go ahead and give me that strength or athletics check. And he gets his, but he's going to take it with disadvantage because basically you're holding him. All right, you jump down without any problem. Actually, no. So he does land, but then he like falls down to the ground. But you still got him wrestled.
All right.
It doesn't take any damage.
I'm gonna go as close as I can to the lady who said get him, and use my action to dash if I need to. I think at this point, do my grapple checks count as attacks, or has my rage gone off?
With all of your checks, no, your rage is still going. Like that's actually keeping you from like, and plus he attacked you with a shocking grasp.
Oh, that's
so,
right.
So it keeps your rage up. So you get about there, and yeah, like you see the lady over here that's trying to grapple with with this thing and that thing in front of you. So you see that tar like object like right in front of you, and then you see the spectral essence right in front of you.
Awesome. I'm just gonna shout out, "I've got him! Should I kill him?" And yeah, get as close as I can to her with dashes and everything if I can.
Sebastian, you are up.
I'm gonna take another shot at that dude that I keep missing.
This one?
The one that Winter just came out of.
Oh, this one. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna use guiding bolt.
Okay.
At first level. And oh my gosh, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 8 hit.
Is it all twos? Have you refreshed your thing?
Yeah, I did.
Man. Yeah, unfortunately that does not hit.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast my spiritual weapon then.
Spiritual weapon. Where do you want it to show
right
up?
in its face.
Shoot. Where did my spiritual weapon go? Aberration. Nope. Construct. Yeah, constructs. There it is. Boom. Right in its face.
Yep. And
All right, there's your spiritual weapon.
I'm gonna attack with it.
Go ahead.
Well, I didn't roll 2. Rolled 5. 11.
11 does not hit.
Then 11.
Man. All right. This chick right behind her goes up and finally gets an advantage because Winter's right behind her. Oh, yeah. 20 something odd to hit. Ooh, nice. Perfect. 16 points of damage for max damage. She's going to attack it one more time. 24 to hit. Sweet. And that's for 9 points of damage. She feels like she's finally getting into this and helping everybody out. This guy actually rolled out of it. So even though he's a little bit fearful, he's back into it. This guy is still frightened and peeing his pants. So he is going to go ahead and launch out. Let's see. He's going to throw magic missiles at this object over here. And it does. Come on. Oh, well, they got stuck. That's weird. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 points of damage. All right, he turns around and looks at the Griselda and takes 2 attacks at her with spiky arms. Missing 1. Oh, he nat 20'd. Oh, she took 30 points of damage and she falls down. She's just knocked out, but she is down. Oh, man. Andromeda's up. Intelligence check.
All right.
We're
90th times the charm. 7.
All right, she's got 4 now. She starts walking towards, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She starts walking towards it as if charmed by that object.
I'm going to murder her character, aren't I?
And unfortunately, now he gets his attack at advantage. And it nat 20'd.
Did you hit her for 82?
41 points of damage. So Andromeda's down.
She is down.
So this big tar-like thing like goes in and does a bite, but all of the tar she gets slammed by all the weight of that tar. You see Andromeda's body go limp and then get thrown 10 feet away from the object, like he just in a wave of tar just rushed her and injured her pretty severely. And then Larna, he's going to attack you as well. Te pegó por 24.
He's a little indisposed, so I'll play for her for a second.
That's 16 points of damage to Larna.
16?
16.
Okay. That's fun.
And Larna is up next. She's right next to this guy right here. She can use her bonus action to disengage if she wants to. That way she can run away from this guy. She's lucky to be a rogue. She can disengage from it. No es desengaño, como se dice.
I'm going to play for in this phase. So who's been attacking her?
This thing right here.
That thing? Okay.
Yeah, the thing made out of tar. It's the one that just threw Andromeda.
Yeah. So yeah, what's a bonus action to disengage?
So she's going to use her bonus action to disengage?
Yeah, he'll disengage and just take off 30 feet in the safest direction.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That at least it gets her behind these guys.
Yeah. And then
she can attack this guy with her Ataque Furtivo because Winter is right next to it.
Let's go ahead and do that. We'll take a shot at him. Let's see.
Yeah, so she'll get one attack because she's already used her bonus.
Right. Yeah, we'll just go with the psychic dagger.
Yeah.
That is 14 to hit.
14 to hit, 1-4?
Yeah. Yep.
That just misses.
Aw.
Just
no
barely
advantage.
misses.
No advantage or anything, right?
No. He the advantage against him was used a while ago.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, I guess that's it.
All right, Thendril, you're up.
Wait, hang on. Let me just see something super quick. Sorry.
Sure.
She's like not used almost any of her actual things, so I just want to see.
Oh, I mean, she's got luck, I think.
She does.
So she can use luck right there if she wants to redo an attack.
That's what I'm thinking about doing.
She's got 3 points of luck, so she can redo either attack, an ability check, or a saving throw.
Yeah.
Suerte.
Yeah, we'll do a luck, and we'll rethrow that. See if it's something better. Yeah,
Yep.
that's definitely a lot better. That's a 19 plus 5, so
That will hit, and she gets Ataque Furtivo.
Okay. Let me just really quick. I don't know exactly what her.
So her psychic damage should be 1d6 plus 2.
Yeah.
And then she gets a 3d6.
I'm just curious because, like, I was take power. That's the one as well. It's a psychic.
Pull your microphone out of your pocket.
Yeah, we can't hear all, like, we hear every other word that you say.
Oh. Sorry.
Nope.
Yeah, just roll 4d6s and then add 2.
It's good.
What'd you get?
Uh, 16.
16 points of damage. Ooh.
1-6.
That was a brutal amount of damage. It's still up and going, but it's nearly there. Now, Thendril, you're up. As you're up here on the roof, your bear is right up here. Oh yeah, it was Andromeda. No, Andromeda was outside of the temporary 10 hit points, wasn't she?
Yeah, I think so. So the bear would still be up there, yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not a concentration either, so.
Let's see. I am going to so the only things that are left are like those little dog things, right? Besides the dude who's being grappled.
Nope. The dogs are all dead. This thing right here is still there. That's the one that just barely took out Andromeda, and then this spectral existence is still in play.
Okay. I'm going to run to the edge of the thing. And I'm going to cast Moonbeam on the tar thing.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, can I just move this? Man. Gotta love. All right, so yeah, your tendrils all of a sudden remove themselves, and this little object appears over this little piece of crap.
Blobby.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
All right, Winter, you're up. You're right in front of it. The dwarf went down just a few seconds ago, but Sebastian threw down a temporal spiritual weapon to try and help you out.
I think I'm gonna whack it with my vampiric quarterstaff.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh, 13.
13 just barely misses. Its AC is 15.
I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna move.
All right, Borak, you're up. Sebastian, you're on deck.
All right. How hurt is this guy that I'm holding?
Very. He's bleeding from the wounds that you've caused.
All right. I'm gonna try a bunch of non-lethal. Try and just get him down to 0
Sure.
hit points. Knock him out.
Go ahead and punch him a couple of times with advantage.
All right. Punch him with like Orc Blood's hilt or like my fist.
Yeah, whichever.
I'm gonna do Orc Blood first.
That's gonna hit.
22. 11 damage.
All right, that takes it out. You knocked him out with that bludgeoning.
All right, and then I'm just gonna like yell "Roar," and charge in at this little tar thingy that just took out Andromeda and take my last attack.
Go ahead.
Do I get advantage on this one at all for any reason? Because if not, I will reckless.
No, go ahead and reckless.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
And 15 points.
15 points of damage. All right, not much has been happened to this guy, but you do carve out a huge chunk. There's nothing that you really hit, but as you do hit it, especially with orc blood, a massive amount of black tar just hits the wall right next to you, next to the house.
And that's everything I can do.
Sebastian, you're up.
I can't see my dude. I'm up top still, right?
Yep.
Oh, there's this friggin' druid in front of me. I'm gonna use a bonus action. I'm gonna kick the druid down the hill or off the house.
Why?
A bonus action? I'd say that's an action.
Okay, an action. I'm gonna kick him down out of my way.
That would be athletics versus athletics.
Went to a 5, so it's only a 10.
Do I need to roll something?
Yeah.
Roll athletics.
Well, and technically speaking, you both have advantage on strength checks.
Let's say, do I have advantage since I'm higher up?
No, the bear is giving you both advantage.
So do we roll again?
Yeah.
Or does it just cancel it?
No, you just whoever's got the best. This is rollies. So Sebastian got an 18. What did you get, Thendril?
What do I need to roll?
Just D20, and then add your athletics modifier, which is +4 now.
4. I just got a nat 20. Suck it.
Yep. So you kick at him. The metal tings against something somehow. But yeah, he regains his balance.
Did Vendel just tell me to suck it? Or was that Josh?
That was just Josh.
Okay. You're
Rolled
lucky.
a 10, and I was like, "Nope.
Thunder was about to get an inflict wounds.
What are you doing? Why are you trying to kick me?
Let's see. As a bonus action, I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon to smack that blob.
Sure.
Well, try at least. Let me find where he went. Why can't I find my spiritual weapon?
Spiritual weapon. Spells level 2.
Oh, there it is. 17.
17 does hit.
And then 7 damage.
7 points of damage. It's taken. Oh, no, actually, is that radiant? No, it's not radiant damage. That's right. It's not radiant damage. All right, it's nearly dead. It's really, really super close. All right. Yeah, that's the only thing that it can do. So, yeah, you don't have anything else, right? Bonus action. Okay.
I'm gonna use my movement and I'm gonna run and jump off as far as I can to see if I can land right on top of it.
All right. So you need an athletics check, and yeah, it will get pretty much close to it.
21.
21. That's fine. You are right next to it. Andromeda. Oh no. Let's go ahead and say that it grapples against you. It turns towards you. It throws out its tendrils to try and reach out around. Oh, only 12 to hit.
No.
Andromeda's savings throw.
Hey. That's a fail.
All right, so failed death save. That's not nat. And the chick right behind you guys, she succeeded. So she's okay for right now. And this guy needs to try and come out of it. Nope, he doesn't make it. And this guy, luckily, is still okay, so he's going to go ahead and throw out another magic missile. This time he's going to do it at level 2. He's going to go throw 2 at this guy right here, and 2 at this guy right here. That is 14 points of damage. How do I want to do this? So this guy finally falls down dead after inflicting all the problems that you guys just had. All right. And in one last attempt for this punk trash to regain his charge, he does not. Vengeance. 2 ferocious bite attacks are going to come upon you. That is...
Concentration still up.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thendril, go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, I was meaning for
Moonbeam. Yeah, should be. Oh, nat 2. What's the damage there, Thendril?
10 damage.
9 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's a good amount of damage. He's still up and running, though.
Dang it. With it being radiant, does it do anything?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
23 to hit against you, Borak, and then 9 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay. This is piercing damage. 20 points, reduced to 10.
Woohoo.
And go ahead and give me a strength savings throw with advantage because you're still in the radius.
Advantage puts it to 19 or 16.
That works. You do not get pushed away. All right, Larna, you're up. Now you get your ataque furtivo porque está al lado de Borak. So Larna's up. Thendril, you're after that.
Sorry?
Larna's up, and then Thendril.
Okay. What? Your turn.
Puedo,
Tú estás aquí.
sí, pero herir a esta.
Esta cosa y esta cosa.
Puedo herir, esa es la que está herida, ¿verdad? Como...
Los dos son heridos.
Pero ¿cuál está más?
Pues puedes tener tu ataque furtivo y este no.
Sí.
¿Puedo atacar el del ataque furtivo?
Sí.
Bueno, bueno, si estoy ahí puede ser con arco, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Voy a atacar con arco.
Chévere.
Chévere. Más 5.
Ajá.
Sí.
¿Cuántos?
Saqué 15, sí.
16. Sí pega.
Sí. Y esto, ¿no? El
Sí.
de ahora.
Un 6 más 2 más 3.
2, 8. Más
No.
8 más 3.
No.
8 más 13.
Sí, 20.
21.
21.
Sí pega.
21.
Durísimo.
Sí,
Okay.
¿lo maté o no?
No, todavía está vivo.
No puede. ¿Veis? No, acá sí.
O sea, puedo dar el ataque, ¿sí? Eso fue un 20 más 5.
No, 40.
That hits.
¿Qué?
Alright. Entonces ahora tiras 2 de estos.
Yep.
O sea, ese no. Por fin que saqué un 20 no cuenta.
Sí, cuenta.
Bueno. 4 Y
Y
otro
uno más.
5.
Okay.
9.
Nada.
You had 9 more damage?
Yep.
Okay.
Lo rematé.
No, todavía está vivo. Okay. Thendril, you're up.
No, ya no fue.
Okay.
The guy that you were carrying vengeance, he failed his death save.
Ya no puedo seguir tirando.
The guy that,
All right, what would you like to do, Thendril? You are on top of the roof, I think. Still, you've got your bear right up there. You see vengeance attacking this thing. There are 2 bodies of what you assume are people on your side, and a lot of frightened individuals.
2 bodies.
Say again.
Your stuff's not
Yeah,
working.
you're cutting out.
I know. I'm on my phone. That's the problem.
Yep.
So they're dead?
Almost everybody's dead except for this little thing right over here.
Okay.
The one that smacked Andromeda halfway to where she originally came from the hells.
I'm going to.
And your moonbeam won't go off again until he gets his attack. So
Let's see. I am going to.
say that again.
Yeah, jump down off the roof. Can you hear me?
No, say that again.
I'm gonna jump down off the roof.
Yeah, you cut out again. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
You got to go get an iPhone 15. It's made out of titanium.
You need something, dude.
I don't have anything, sorry.
All good.
I got problems.
Just roll it on D&D Beyond, and then I can read it.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to jump down off the roof.
You're gonna jump down off the roof?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and give me an athletics check. All right. Unfortunately, you fall prone, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, actually, you get advantage on that. So don't take it yet. Roll it again, because that is a strength check. Now that's fine. Okay, you don't take the damage. All right. So you drop off the roof. Now where to?
I'm gonna go after the blob thing.
Okay. What would you like to do? You can hit it with your staff now because you've got muscles.
I know. Let's see. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna smack it with my glass staff of defense.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack. And since you're using it with 2 hands, so you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess for the sake of the rhetoric, you could run over here and get advantage.
Where?
Like on the opposite side of vengeance.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So go ahead and run. Go ahead and roll another time to see whether you hit it.
There we go.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
10.
All right. How do you want to do this?
So I'm going to run over to the other side and just raise my staff as high as I can and just smash it into, I don't know, just send it everywhere.
Yeah. All of a sudden, like that just energy that's emanating from the glass staff, and with this thunderous hit, the tar-like substance all of a sudden solidifies, and your staff just starts to cut through it like obsidian shards of glass as it shatters and gets destroyed. And you guys are standing in the courtyard of Leilon after having a brutal battle. Go ahead, Sebastian. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna walk over and cast Spare the Dying on both of them.
Okay. So you cast Spare the Dying on
Andromeda.
Griselda and Andromeda.
Yeah.
And luckily they come up without any problem.
And then I'm gonna kneel while you're doing that and cast my last prayer of healing.
Yeah.
At third
Okay.
level.
Prayer of healing
Yeah.
at 10 minutes.
Yep.
Okay. Anybody else? Anything else you guys want to do?
Can we rest anywhere?
That'll be 26 healing points to everybody, by the way.
26 healing points.
To our party.
I'm gonna call out to somebody to stabilize this dude if we want to.
Is he dying?
Interrogate him. Yeah, I knocked him out, but
I'll use one of the heals that were going from me to him.
You're going to heal him?
Yeah.
Because I'm about ready to roll the last d20, and he's 2 for 2.
Yeah, so because I get to pick how many targets, it's 6.
All right.
So I'll heal.
Are you just going to stabilize him, or are you going to heal him?
you could just spare the dying on him beforehand, but that's above table.
I mean, I don't need healing anyway, but yeah, I'll spare the dying him.
What's above the table? All right. So he is stable, but he's not up. As the dwarf woman stabilizes and comes to, she pushes herself up off the ground, and she sounds a little bit, guttural, like shoot, who's Alora Visorans? Shoot, I can't remember her name. From Vox Machina, the dwarf chick.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
She's got kind of a Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The tough chick. It kind of has that like gruffy voice to her.
Egg.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your help. That was demoralizing. And we'll pick up from there next week. Ooh.
Right with the bass drop.
That was...
Yeah, that was intense.
Absolutely. That was absolutely intense, guys. Oh, man. I am so glad I picked those guys. Oh, man. Like, it was a high risk, high reward on my part. Like, those guys do so much freaking damage. I can't believe he nat 20'd on Andromeda. That's so
I know.
And he gets advantage because she's charmed. She's coming towards him. And, yeah. Oh, man. We don't take a long rest yet, but you guys will get one. And I'll let you know soon. But yeah, The rest of it will come next week. So for right now, you guys are safe, and you've saved the town of Leilon. It looks like you kept 3 captains alive. Is that what I'm showing? 3 captains alive, and it looks like you kept the entire city council alive as well, much to my chagrin. That's pretty impressive, and I'll tell you how that plays out next week. So,
Be epic. Thanks for the session, John.
all right, guys.
Thank you.
Sorry if we went a little bit longer than you wanted to, but